Hello everyone, I'm Hex Harper, and this is Amateur Hour, once again. Uh, and once again, I am very late. So, last week, I finished and submitted my, manga script and everything, and, well, it turned out pretty well. Granted, pages like 14 to 24, I spent, all day Thursday trying to write, and it was just like, no, it was kind of a pain. It wasn't really ever so much like, oh, I don't know what happens next in the story thing. It was more of a logistical problems. Like, okay, I want this thing to happen. What's the best way to go about it? Or, okay, like, how do I get rid of this character in a way that makes sense? But yeah, and I'll leave a live stream of the, or I'll leave the link to the live stream in the description, so you can go ahead and enjoy that at your heart's content if you wish. It's my segment takes about 20 minutes long, something 24 minutes, somewhere in that range. But yeah, so we'll go over it a little bit. Okay, where are they? Like the sales of food, page 8, page 10. She pulls out the box. Then she opens it. Bright, blinding light comes out of it, and all of her friends are horrible, horrible monsters. Oh no! Then begins the first chase scene I've ever written, and I have no idea if it was any good. But first, Thick tries to pounce on her and crashes into all the sweets and everything. It's like, what the hell's wrong with you? Then he just starts stuffing his face while she runs off, and the other two. I was like, a little. The music's a little loud in my head, but hopefully it's not too loud for the. But sorry about that. And like that. So then she's trying to vaulting over the thing. And the city streets are getting chased down. It's like, oh no, I can't call for the guards because they'll just kill my friends, and I don't want that. It's like, I gotta get back to the church. They'll help, maybe. And for a while I was wondering, like, okay, how the hell do I get rid of Finn? How the hell do I get rid of him? Like, should he, like, try to go after her and like get his head stuck in a wagon in a wagon wheel or something like that, or should I do this? And I'm like, fuck it, I'll just have someone else distract him. Why not? To have the townsperson just come out and was like, well, it's all the wagon. And he's like, oh no. Yeah, most of the dialogue is just like rawr, growl, blah 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 blah, and clawing at the door. And it's like almost there. But then it's like, oh no, a guard was patrolling. It's like, it's about that point in the night where someone would be there. And she's like, no, crap, run into the alley. And then she's all freaking out. Because another part was like, okay, where exactly is this particular confrontation going to happen? Because I had initially imagined it would be in the church, but then I couldn't really think of any way to have that make sense. Like, because if someone was already in the building, then they would easily notice the commotion inside it, or like it's like, oh, maybe like just crash through a stained glass window. Like, that would be really kind of I couldn't think of any possible way to justify it in my head. So I like, oh, I have the guard out here, and then she runs in, and the whole thing happens in an alley, and the guard barely notices, and goes and gets the Archbishop, she stabs her boyfriend. Archbishop comes in to save her. She desperately tries to help again, and then it just cuts to afterwards, like her and the Archbishop talking. This was this scene where she finally converts and becomes a priestess and everything, and like this whole, I was really yeah, this particular page right here, page 20, I was not, I never written particular stuff on just like how to I was like, or how is she going to, like, a reason, like, what, how is she going to, sorry, I cannot talk today, how is she going to be like, okay, this was my fault because of blah blah blah. I've never actually written any particular scene like that, and then trying to have something sound convincing that isn't just like too not condescending, just too artificial for the Archbishop to say or whatever, to try to get her to join. So, because it's like, considering what happens to you, despite your misdeeds, I see you have a kind heart. It would be a shame to let it go to waste on the streets or in a jail cell. With the right guidance, you could become much greater than you ever would by picking pockets and stealing food. In this place, you will find that guidance. And become a symbol of hope and an inspiration to everyone around you. In time, should we ever restore your friends, you'll be okay. Cut the theatrics. I'm in. And it's like, oh, you really mean that? It's like, my friends are cursed because of me, because of a selfish belief that it's okay to steal from those I think deserve it. Gen's love saved me, and I nearly killed him. I need help. Like, and I kind of. Oh wait, that was only 4 pages. 4 panels. I could have. Yeah, I probably should have broken the punchline up, but I was worried about panel monotony. Alright, and so like that, and then it kind of, last 2 pages sort of round up, what happened to her afterwards. Like, she becomes a priestess, and then she becomes a assistant school nurse at the magical academy where all the other characters are, which, funnily enough, I thought that was already going to be the idea of how she was going to hang out with the rest of the group, because, she's not a student there, she's just a priestess. And then I was like, oh, that's a really good idea. I'm like, wait, I thought being a nurse was already canon. And I made it so like she still visits her friends. They're still horrible monsters and everything. Then, I didn't have an exact idea for how she and the main character would eventually meet. So I'm like, just recreate that scene there. I don't know what it's gonna be. I didn't want to make too many assumptions. And it was like, and then having the conflict of whether, because Sato, his whole family, it's like, that box belonged to a member of his family, and his family is what cursed him. But so she hates him for that. But Sato himself is just such a nice guy and reminds her of what she used to have and everything. So I thought that was kind of a nice touch. But other than that, yeah, I mean, overall I'm pretty happy with it. Maybe some minor changes here and there, but not like I know if this is canon or anything. But well, everyone else seemed to enjoy it. So all right, let's see what campaigns I've got lined up for this video. Excuse me, Melon. got Jawbreaker's Grand Bazaar. Started on the 1st of this month. It's already totally smashing its goals. I look forward to it. God King was pretty good. Then we got Blade Devil, which I'm also really looking forward to. Raging Golden Eagle, you know, funny as a YouTube man and whatnot, and goddamn, this art looks freaking fantastic. I look forward to reading it whenever it actually comes out. I heard it was like halfway. The book was halfway done. Absolutely smashing its goals, and that's and finally we have College of the Dead by Adam Post. It's like two pretty good zombie stories. I never read the first one, so I got the 2-pack here, and also he has a deal where if you make more than one pledge, just contact him and he will send you the shipping money back for the second donation onwards, or second order onwards, and just via PayPal. I did it, and yeah, he got back to me right away, and it's just like, hey, do you have PayPal? Like, yeah, same email address, and there it goes. So you can save yourself $10. You can save yourself on shipping if you buy more than one book. So as for writing anything else, I currently don't really have any ideas. I'd like to do something for Literature Devil's Dr. Alpha contest to try to get published in the final book and everything, but I'm terrible at prose, and you can submit a comic, but it has to be a full comic, not just a script. And yeah, I don't know what to I don't know what to do about that. So, like, whether or not I either figure out something or even try to enter at all is still kind of up in the air. I want to, though, but I'm also sort of fresh out of ideas, really. Yeah, it's I'm just sort of at a loss for words, though. But anyways, thank you all for watching. I'll let you know when something comes up. And have a wonderful day.